Hi there. So these are some desk-based exercises you can do. Just they're really good to do when you've been like me sitting at a desk all day, or even if you've been driving a long distance. It's really good to kind of just loosen up and just keep moving if you've been quite stagnant for a little while. So just to get yourself in position, you're going to need a chair, preferably one without sides. And we're going to start with our legs at about a right angle and keeping a gap between the back of our chair and our back. So there should be a gap here. I'm just going to make the screen a bit bigger, sorry. Just so I can see everybody. We'll see myself anyway. That's better. Just check you can see. Okay, so we're going to do 10 different exercises, 40 seconds on each exercise, and then we're going to have a rest in between the interval. So during the interval, I'll demonstrate the next exercise that's coming up, and if you can just make sure you're having some nice deep breaths in. This is a very low intensity session, but we want to make sure we're rested in between. So the first exercise we're going to do are some toe taps with an arm march. So all we're going to do is just bringing our arms backwards and forwards, and at the same time we're going to lift our heels off the floor. So we're doing a gentle march here. We're going to do that for 40 seconds. So after 3, 2, 1, off you go. So just starting with that gentle march, heels up off the floor, and keeping your chest raised and your core nice and tight. So when I say core nice and tight, I mean bringing your belly button up towards your rib cage and bracing those tummy muscles. That's 20 seconds in. And trying to make sure you're not slumping back in your chair. You're keeping that lovely upright position, shoulders back. Trying to just maintain that good posture throughout. Get another 5 seconds here. And rest. Okay, so during the rest, we're going to take some really nice deep breaths in through our nose and exhale through our mouth. So if you carry on doing the breathing, I'll demonstrate the next exercise. So for this one, we're going to sit slightly forward on our chair, palms on our thighs, and then we're just going to rotate round, lifting our left hip off of the chair slightly, and then going round into our right hip. So off you go. We're going to do 20 seconds one way, and then we're going to go back for 20 seconds the other way. So just loosening up those hips. One more time round, and then back the other way. So keeping that chest elevated as you're going down. You're not rounding your shoulders with this one. That nice tight core, and you should feel like that loosening off in your back slightly and through your hips. And rest here. So take some nice deep breaths while I demonstrate the next exercise. So the next one we're going to do, we're going to start by bringing our hands, so our shoulders are about in line, our elbows are about in line with our shoulders. Starting from this position, we're going to push forward, bringing our hands together, and then we're going to open up and squeeze our shoulder blades together, back to the start, and then retract our shoulders. So again, bringing our shoulder blades together, push forward, open up. That's like your reverse fly into your chest fly, and then bring back. Again, keeping that really nice upright position, core lovely and tight. There's a gap between the back of you and the back of your chair. Really retract those shoulders. This is great for posture. As I said, especially if you're slumped over a desk on your computer all day, really good to try and just bring those shoulders back again. Okay, hands down, rest. The next exercise we're going to do is a shoulder press. So if you can take some deep breaths here, we're going to bring our elbows out to the side. Again, so our elbows are just below shoulder height. And then from here, you can do this with or without weights. We're going to do them without weights today because we're just working on mobility. We're going to just press upwards, bringing our hands together at the top and then back down. Off you go. That's 40 seconds starting now. And if you're making sure you're exhaling as you're pushing up, and then inhale as you come back down. Again, keeping that nice strong core and the gap between the back of you and the back of the chair. 10 seconds left here. And rest, take your nice deep breaths in the rest period. So the next one we're going to do is called a cat-cow. So from here, we're going to roll our shoulders forward and bring our belly button towards our spine. So we're going to curve our back, bringing our chin towards our chest into that kind of scared cat position. And then we're just going to open up, bringing our shoulders back and our chest forward. And we're just going to repeat that. So off you go. So chin to chest, and then opening up and stretching out that chest. That ground again. Making sure you're breathing throughout. Stretch and close. Last one. Open up. Lovely. Okay, so take some lovely deep breaths here. The next exercise we're going to do some combo boxing. So we're going to get our guard up and we're just going to do whatever you want to do with this one, really. Do a few forward cardio boxing and then a few across your body a little bit more. You can do some pointing towards the floor and then some up a little bit higher. So off you go. I'm going to do 4 of each and then go in little speedy ones in the middle. And then towards the floor, towards the sky, and back forward again. So if you want, you can get your heart rate up and do some really speedy boxing here. We're just keeping it at that regular pace. We're just mobilising our joint and stretching out and loosening up a little bit here. Okay, and rest. Lovely. Take your deep breaths. So the next one, we're going to open our legs wider, just coming forward off your chair, and then we're just going to come down and touch our toes or ankle on either side. If you can't quite make it down to your ankles or your toes, just come down to your knee and rotate through the body, through your torso. Off you go. Sitting back up each time. Again, try not to curve your shoulders forward, keeping your chest elevated. And you should feel that stretch down each side of your body. Then through your lower back. And making sure you're breathing throughout. That's 10 seconds left. If these are getting a bit challenging, you can always stop a little bit earlier. There's no pressure to go for the full 40 seconds. And rest. Take your deep breaths now. The next exercise we're going to do, going back into your seat position with your legs at about a right angle, core nice and tight, keeping your chest up and your shoulders back. We're going to bring one arm up and over the top of our head and then over to the other side. Off you go, 40 seconds here. Stretching out down your side, just as far as you can manage, don't overstretch. Just really loosening up here. That's 20 seconds left. Okay, keep it going. And rest. Well done. So the next one we're going to do is a shoulder rotation. So again, keep maintaining that nice strong core. Feet at about a right, legs at about a right angle, gap between the back of you and the back of your chair. And then we're just going to roll our shoulders forward. And then we're going to go for 20 seconds forward and then 20 seconds back. So starting with the forward ones, rolling them nice all the way over. My shoulders are quite tight and at the computer all day. That's 20 seconds in, so we're going to go back the other way now. So backward rolls. 10 seconds left. Lovely. Okay, so for the last 30 seconds, 40 seconds, all we're going to do is some breathing. So we're going to take nice deep breaths in, bringing our hands up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, come down into prayer position, and then do that again. So take a deep breath in, exhale, come down. More. Really focus on your breathing here. You can close your eyes through this one if you want to. And into the last one. Palms together, exhale, come down, and give yourself a round of applause. And that's it for our 10 minutes of desk-based pick-me-up. That's what we called it today. I hope you're feeling okay from that. Feeling a little bit loose if you have been at your desk all day. And this is something you can try anywhere, anytime, really. You don't need any equipment, just a chair and yourself. So thank you.